Hi, this is TheNutmeg33, and I'm coming out with another video review, and this time I'm doing Transformers Prime RID Deluxe. Wait, no, Transformers Prime Beast Hunter Deluxe Smokescreen. Yeah, sorry. This is so here he is. And he looks cool, and the reason I'm doing this is because tomorrow is the new episode of Beast Hunters when we finally learn what's Prime name Smokescreen is gonna have. I'm kind of hoping it's not gonna be Rodimus Prime, because that's technically supposed to be Hotshot, and because they made a Hotshot in the RD line, I was kind of hoping that. So what they should have done really is that they should have brought Hotshot to Earth instead of Smokescreen. You know, they could have still brought Smokescreen to Earth, but I kind of would have preferred if it was Hotshot, because that would make more sense as a Rodimus Prime. But you know, if he does become Rodimus Prime, I'll go with it. But anyway, enough about that. This is him. Yeah, you know, he looks way better than the Arms Microns that they made, because that was just a redeco of Knockout. Yeah, this looks really show accurate to his vehicle mode. You know, it's got the double 38. It's got the this white backside over here. Here the blue. I guess the paint apps aren't exactly dead on, but it's better than getting the Arms Micron one, if you ask me, because this guy's actually bigger. Because for a size comparison, here he's next to the already Knockout, which would be the Arms Micron Smokescreen's mold. And as you can see, yeah, this was way bigger than the Arms Micron's mold. And also, I guess we'll bring in a first edition Starscream to see how he does against a first edition guy. You know, it kind of looks like on camera that they're equal height, but really, Starscream is longer than a Smokescreen is. He's longer, okay? Just trust me on this. He's longer. And we'll also bring in the RID Ratchet. And again, this is a big mold, but not as big as we all know. First edition RC Deluxe. Yeah. Again, this figure, I like this figure, it's just that I don't like how big she is compared to everybody else, you know, but other than that, I like everything else. It's a small oversight. So yeah, and also for his weapons, he comes with his lit mini missile launcher. See? Yeah. Although unfortunately, I don't know what happened to his the thing that this thing would plug into and fire it out of. I don't know. We were cleaning up one day, and that one thing is the second I know it's there. Next thing, it's gone, and I've been looking for it for a while. So, yeah. Yeah, but you would just fire it out, and you know, the net comes detachable from it. It's soft, rubbery plastic. You can actually connect these together up here. There's a little slot and a peg, and it's not exactly the best way to do it, but you could just squeeze it up in there like that. There you go. It captures, and you can capture things. You know, goes around the finger pretty well. You just whatever. I know, and he also, because he's part of the Beast Hunters line, he has removable Beast Hunter armor, just like Shockwave does of the Beast Hunter line. So that's nice. So we get a normal Smokescreen, and then we can Beast Hunter up. But the way you do that is there's a little port thingy right there. Yeah, there you go. You can see. You see, it's a groove, and then there's a little hole right there on both sides of them. See. What you do is just take it, plug it in there, in there, and ta-da! You get this, and it's a soft, rubbery plastic, just like the thing, his missile launch, his nano missile launcher. Yeah, it looks a lot of people don't like the way this looks, but I kind of like the way it looks. You know, it kind of makes him look cooler. Oh, in a way, you know, I usually don't have it on him, but I found another use for it. I'll talk about that a little later in the review. Yeah. And, so I guess now we should just get down to transformation. Oh, what you want to do first is you just come back here. Oh, wait. I just remembered something. I'm sorry. We'll get to that in a second, but I forgot. My magic tape measure. The bench top. You just gotta do a quick measurement. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's 4.5 inches exactly, it looks like. Maybe a little bigger with his spoiler. He's like a little over 5 inches, actually, it looks. It's, you know, not counting, he's like 4 inches. With counting it, he's 5 inches. Yeah. Now we get down to transformation. Now I'm saying, okay. So you flip that up like that. Then you want to just take these and wait, no, crack his then and bring these out. And right now, just leave it. Then I had to say his arms are come on the tricky parts. You just peg that from there. Just want to come over by the wheel and I'll just try to get it up. And there you go. Oh yeah, it like pegs in 2 spots on the hood, so you just lift it up both sides like that. And split the arms. You know, just stand him up. Oh yeah, but then you want to take this and just split it. It helps you move things around. It just take his arms around, and I'm gonna just show you this real fast. I made him a little phase shifter. Yeah, if you don't have this figure yet and you're watching because you're gonna get it, you're not gonna get a phase shifter. I just made that. Yeah, I went online. I found a picture of it. I made it small so it would fit his hand and put some tape around it and wrapped it around, and he's got a phase shifter now. So I just think he needed his phase shifter. I just couldn't pretend that it was there. Yeah, you could do that too if you want. And then now we just fold these things down, and take his wheels, and you see now right here. There's his wheels all match like a certain part right there. Just take them, plug them in like it's kind of hard to do. Just want to rotate them into the right way, and there you have that. Now we'll just take up his door wings. Take them out. Oh, first you probably want to flip out his head, you know. Then you take his door wings and fold them up, and then you take his faux windshield and plug it up like that. And I'm just gonna raise my camera up because he's getting a bit taller. And then you take his arms, bring him up like that, and now he'll have now we'll do his legs. Just want to rotate it, peg him, and move him in like that, and there you have a Beast Hunter Smokescreen in his robot mode. And this guy looks awesome. Yeah, this is a great looking figure. Okay, it's better than the Arms Micron because, for several reasons, because if you look at his head sculpt, to just, focus, there you go. That looks really accurate, okay. I guess the colors are a little off. Everywhere, he doesn't have his little, Autobot symbol in the center, which I think they could have done, seeing as that's his fake chest, you know. Yeah, no, it's still good, You know, I made him a phase shifter again, like I said. For articulation, his head's on a ball joint. It can, just check his head, no, really, but, you know, it gets the job done, really, I guess. And, his arms can only do that much. If you, try rotating them a little bit, they can do 360, sort of, but not really, and it just ends up, like, getting in the way. Yeah, he does have a bicep swivel, but it's a bit limited. His arm can go that much like that. He has no wrist joint, but he does have a waist joint this time. So I think all the figures I've had so far that I've reviewed haven't had a waist joint, so he's the first. His knee can go like about 90 degrees, and he's got some toe pivoting, so that's helpful. Oops. And just, here we go. There you go. Yeah. And for a quick size comparison, here he is next to the RD Deluxe Soundwave, and like Smokescreen, there we go. Like Smokescreen, I also made his icon relic, the Resonance Blaster. Yeah. That's cool. Okay, that's what I did. I just did the same thing, like this time I just like stuck it on his arm like that, found a picture, and now he's got his Resonance Blaster, and it doesn't actually differ from the transformation, but I'll talk more about that when I review him. So yeah, here he is next to the first edition Deluxe Starscream. Taller, as he should be. Here he is next to Ratchet, which I think is good. I think they were about equal height, which they are. And here he is next to Knockout, which is also the Arms Micron mold. So yeah, the Arms Micron is as tall as Knockout. He looks just like Knockout, and he's white with Smokescreen's colors looking. And different head sculpt, and the spoilers have these little things on the back. So yeah. I like the Knockout mold, but this Arms Micron mold, yeah, I guess, and plus this is kind of the better figure to get, because A, he's an American release, which makes him cheaper, and B, he's way more show accurate, But people, I've been hearing, don't like two things about him, and that's this crap on the door, but don't mind it, and the fact that he's flat. He looks really flat, actually. But it doesn't bother me because you just want to look from the front. The front, that looks great. That looks amazing. And again, he's got his missile launcher, slides in and out like that. He would be able to, you could plug his blaster right into either hand, but I don't have it. Again, I'm sorry if I end up by finding it, I'll show you what he looks like in both vehicle and robot mode with it. So yeah, but what I've been doing for his blaster is that I've been taking his net and converting it into his net mode, and just sticking it onto his arm, and ta-da! He's got another blaster. So you could totally do that. You could have his net blaster you could have his net as a blaster, and then his actual missile launching mechanism as his blaster, and have double blasters. Now, once I find that's probably what I'm going to end up by doing. Yeah. Really, the only thing I don't use from this guy is this. That's it. Because I kind of use his Beast Hunter thing, but I don't actually use it. Here, I'll show you what he looks like with it on. This time, instead of the Beast Hunter stuff having the pegs that go in on the vehicle mode, this time it's got those slots and he's got the pegs, so it reverses really. In vehicle mode, this pegs into the car, and on robot mode, I guess they both peg, but whatever. You just basically take it. There's the groove right there. You just take it, push it in, because it's the rubber plastic. It doesn't exactly go all the way in. It's like snapped off. There you go. Yeah, if you could just do it to one side, you can get it. There you go. There. Yeah. You can also take them and bring them down onto these slots right up here. He's got on his shoulder pads, sort of. It doesn't really work on mine though too well. So if I have him beast up, that's how I have him. And what I actually use the Beast Hunter stuff is that I actually use them as the Apex armor. Yeah, you could totally use this as the Apex armor. Because it doesn't just work on Smokescreen. I actually tried this out last night. It can actually work with a lot of different figures and make it look good. Like let's show you this. Here he is. I'm gonna bring the first Starscream back in again. I'm just gonna show you. Take this, just put it on him. You know, get it around him. You want to take these slots here. Just try to fold them around his wings. It's, you know, not the best. Oh boy. And there goes Starscream's arm. Yeah. Yeah, it looked better last night. Again, come on, Starscream, don't be like this. It should work. It was working last night. There. It sort of works, you know, is the Apex armor. You know, for some reason mine, his armor is a little weird, but he can he still has his full range of motion with it on, and it doesn't just work on first edition Starscream. It also can work on RID Ratchet. You just it's a little easier on him. You just take it, put like that under his armpits, and go Ratchet in the Apex armor. Now, doesn't dissert from his movement. And also, I'll just bring in his rival, as I call her. First edition RC, and just for a quick size comparison with them. Yeah, that's, you know, she's supposed to be shorter. Again, I like this figure. I like the first edition Starscream. RC, I mean. Yeah. Did you just do it the same way? Just take these and bring it under her armpits. And there's RC all Apex armored up. So yeah, you could I think that they might have just done that on purpose. It works as the Apex armor. It just does. It just does for some reason. Yeah, and also the magic tape measure again. Yay! Just to get you a height. He is hold on. Just stand him up all the way. He is about 5 inches, it looks like. Yeah, with his door wings, he's only a little taller, but you really don't count those as part of the height. You just count it as from his toes to his head. So yeah. So yeah, Smokescreen is going to become the future leader of the Primes. You know, he's also on screen. You have to get him. So, you know, at first I was kind of disappointed because I was kind of thinking he was either going to be Jazz or Sideswipe, which is what I was hoping, but he had turned out to be Smokescreen. You know, I was even actually kind of disappointed with Wheeljack too. But once I learned that Wheeljack was more of a mega character in the series, I accepted him because I only really knew like people from Transformers Animated in the movie. So yeah, and I'm going to accept Smokescreen, you know. Again, I'm hoping that they don't call him Rodimus Prime, they call him something else. Please call him something else, not Rodimus. But they're probably gonna. It's just lame, but you know, I'll live with it. It's not the worst thing in the universe. Yeah, but again, Smokescreen is really cool. I mean, he just is. You know, you need a Smokescreen. If you want to have all of Team Prime, you need to get a Smokescreen. You just have to. So, I've been talking for too long, so that has been a review by TheNutmeg33. So, peace and